from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and towing the slab here, Jack Leiter.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. And a ball evens the count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. 1-2. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
2-0. Out towards right center field. Nimmo brings it in for the third out. Down in order go the Yankees. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless. Back here at the ballpark. Starting on the mound in this one, Max Fried.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. You know, Singy, this is true. Max Fried, the night before his starts, will sit down and take his scouting report and play MLB The Show to see how his pitches work against the other team.
That's pretty impressive right there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Josh Young. Line drive, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
1 down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. Ripped on a line. And Seager is set down. 2 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
That one misses. Ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We head to the second in Arlington. No score. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus, as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one missed. Lighter. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Now 1-1.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
The other way. And that quickly 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Randall Grichuk now.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
The 1-0. There's the strike. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Haggerty on his way over, and that is that. So the Yanks go in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. The pitch. Ball one there. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And here it comes. And now 2 balls and a strike. Good eye in that spot. The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. That one lifted to left. Bellinger snags it on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now Sam Haggerty. Oh, he throws it away.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This to center field. Grisham makes the grab, and that's the inning. Rangers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. The wind and the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Wells measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2020. The 0-1. And downstairs. And it is 2-1. And another ball.
You got a full count.
He goes down looking. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First offering misses the mark. Top of the third, no score. And he pumps it a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
On the ground. Throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jose Caballero. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he won around. Rule to swing. The 0-1. There's the strike. Oh, 2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him. The pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Got it by him for the K. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. And we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. And the first offering is not close. Duran starting up the middle at second, 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-0.
Good hitters count the 2-0. A little bit low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And now 3-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Checks over to first, back safely. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a base hit on a line. Grisham gets it back in quickly. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
First and second, no outs. Josh Young getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. No outs, runners at first and second. To the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Nimmo at second. Young at first with no outs. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Kicks and deals.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That to right. Judge has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. First pitch just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. That one missing inside. Ground ball to the right side. Berger steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Ben Rice. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball, one strike.
The Yankees hitless so far in the game. And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That misses, and a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. And they're down 2-0. Welcome back. And now here is Kyle Higashioka. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Digging in, Sam Haggerty. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And now the lefty. Check swing, and that's a ball. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far. For 1 with a fly out. Strike two. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Rangers 2. All set for the start of the inning. Bellinger up to hit. Leiter back to work. That's in there. In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season. And the right-hander deals. And it's strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the righty deals. Ground ball right side. Duran flips it behind his back. 1 up, 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit. First offering misses the mark. That catches the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Yanks still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
The next offering misses. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Next one misses. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that's in there for strike one. Grichuk off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Next to hit, Ryan McMahon. In there, and it's 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. So now 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Fires to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Strike one. In the air on the infield. One away. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next pitch misses. Ball two. Kicks and fires. There's a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
That one misses, and it's a full count. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Going to count 1 and 2. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And the pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner at first with 2 away. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Goes down looking. Rangers leave a pair. They're up 2-0. Top of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Leiter back to work. And he lays down a bunt. Scoops it up barehanded. And it beats him. What a play.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Grisham goes 5 feet 11 inches, 225 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1. That clips a corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And forget it. He made him pay for that one, and they close the gap. It's 2-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering misses the mark.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And there's a foul ball. And a 1-1. And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Jalen Beeks getting ready to go. Number 65 warming up as well. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Righty delivers. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Leiter checks over to first, and he's back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed. Laser base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jack Leiter won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So, out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Tyler Alexander.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. First and third, one down. Young to second, that's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. A line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. McCutchen, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle, Caballero sends it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Pitch misses outside. Ball one.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And the 1-0.
No, that's out.
That's towards center. Grisham trying to get there. Hauls it in for the out. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And here it comes. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And now 2-1.
2-1.
There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the pitch. Line drive. Nimmo pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Now it's going to be Randall Grichuk. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Austin Wells digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
1 out.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and it's caught. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 2. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Evan Carter. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The pitch. Movement in the bullpen. Camilo Doval up and loosening in the pen. Yarbrough getting loose as well. The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's to third. Slings to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. That's in there. Strike 1. And delivers outside.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Popped up left side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a bouncer. He handles it himself, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there as they're unable to add to their. So a lefty out of the pen, number 67.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Pinch hitter coming on. Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball. The pitch. And ball one. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Junis preparing to come on if needed. That misses. It's 2-2. The pitch. Takes it in for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ahmed Rosario looking to start something with one gone. That misses, and that's ball one. Kicks and deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Pitch is in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-2. In the air, left field. Carter pulls it down. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. In there for strike 1. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Flips the corner. That's strike 2. Next offering misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Okay.
Next offering is down low. Aaron Judge would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. On a line, base hit.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And 1-2. Good eye right there. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cody Bellinger up next. 3-2 on the way. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Jalen Beeks takes over on the mound. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Foul ball there. The 1-1. And now 1-2. Rice, the lead runner, out at second. Judge at first, 2 out of the inning. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Whips it to first on the run. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on. So remaining in the game defensively, Ahmed Rosario taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Paul Blackburn.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So coming into the game now on defense, number 25. He's the new third baseman. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. The pitch. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
And a curve misses outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The pitch. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Corey Seager waiting to hit for the Rangers. Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So now it's Corey Seager. Line, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So up next, Jake Berger. Now one missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Smash to the left side. Fires across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Next is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen. On the ground to short. Zips it across. 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So now a pinch hitter, number 8. Pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Righty to the plate. And that's in there at the knees. The 0-2. And there's a ball. And a 1-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. So now 3-2. Stays alive. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one to first. Rice takes it himself. That's the inning. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. Score remains 2-2. Now into the game, number 19. He'll be patrolling center field. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. And that one missing low. The 1-0. And there's the strike.
1-1.
This one high in the air to left center. Number 19 on the move to his right. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now here is Randall Grichuk. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Good eye right there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering misses. Ball 3. Austin Wells to bat next. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there. And the count is 3-1. Called strike right there. And a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1. That one is upstairs. Left-hand batter waits. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
1-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a pitch. That's inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Number 25, waiting for a turn at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. So bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a pitch. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. David Bednar is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball. Ezekiel Duran waits on deck. Left-hand hitter waits. And a strike on the outside edge. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. First pitch, and he just misses. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Righty delivers. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rosario brings it in. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. So next to hit for Texas, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll do it. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Robert Garcia. Go-ahead run on base. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 25. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way. Throws across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's already homered in this game. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Grisham up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. In the air left field. Carter under it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline.
We're in extras here. And the batter now, Josh Young. Blackburn back to work. And there's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. Runner leads away at second.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Save.
Oh, he's safe.
Seager stands in now. 1 for 3.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. That one ripped. In there. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Rangers walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at